As dawn mist drifts through a forest in southern China, something impossible begins to emerge. Towering columns of stone rise straight out of the green, hundreds of them, their tops crowned with pine trees and lost in the clouds. The sea of fog swirls around their bases, so that the pillars seem to float in mid-air, untethered from the ground below. It looks less like a landscape and more like a painting come to life, or a world from a dream. This is one of the most surreal mountain landscapes on Earth. This is Zhangjiajie. Welcome to Wild Earth Wonders, where we journey together to the most breathtaking natural places on Earth. Today we travel to the Hunan province of China to explore a forest of floating stone peaks unlike anywhere else in the world. We will discover how these astonishing pillars were formed, why one of them inspired a famous movie world, the misty forests and creatures that live among them, and the daring paths and bridges built to let visitors walk among the clouds. So settle in, relax, and let us take you on a cinematic journey into a land of floating mountains. Let's begin. Zhangjiajie lies within the Wulingyuan scenic area, deep in the mountains of Hunan province in southern China. What makes it so extraordinary is its forest of stone, more than 3,000 slender pillars and peaks of pale quartzite sandstone, rising sharply from the valleys below. Many of them tower over 200 meters into the air, their sheer sides too steep for anything but the hardiest plants. Crowned with green trees and often wrapped in drifting cloud, they create a dreamlike skyline that seems to defy gravity, a stone forest unlike any other place on the planet. These remarkable pillars were not carved by human hands, but patiently sculpted by nature over an immense span of time. Long ago, this region was covered by thick layers of quartz sandstone. Over hundreds of millions of years, rain, frost, plant roots, and running water slowly wore away the rock, splitting it along natural cracks and carving deep channels between the harder columns. What remained standing are the towering pillars we see today, still slowly changing as erosion continues its endless, patient work. Zhangjiajie is a living example of just how powerful gentle forces can be, given enough time. Few landscapes feel as magical as Zhangjiajie when the mist rolls in. Clouds and fog gather in the deep valleys, drifting between the pillars and hiding their bases, so that the peaks appear to float freely in a sea of white. The scene shifts constantly as the fog thickens and thins, revealing and concealing the stone towers like a slow, silent dance. It was a peak here, once known as the Southern Sky Column, that helped inspire the floating mountains of a famous science fiction film. And it has since been celebrated under that fame, drawing dreamers from around the world. Beneath and between the stone pillars lies a rich, green world. Zhangjiajie is cloaked in lush subtropical forest, home to a remarkable variety of plants, with ancient trees clinging to the cliffs and ferns carpeting the shaded ravines. Clear streams wind through the valleys, and waterfalls tumble down mossy rock faces. Playful wild macaques move through the trees, and countless birds fill the misty air with song. The combination of dramatic stone, deep green forest, and ever-present cloud makes the whole region feel alive. A sanctuary where rock and forest have grown together over countless ages. To let visitors experience these heights, remarkable paths have been built among the peaks. Glass walkways cling to sheer cliff faces hundreds of meters above the valley floor, and one famous glass-bottomed bridge stretches across a deep gorge, offering a heart-stopping view straight down. Cable cars glide silently up to the summits, and a towering outdoor elevator climbs the side of a cliff to lift visitors toward the clouds. From viewing platforms high among the pillars, the full sweep of the floating forest comes into view. An experience that feels like stepping into another world entirely. People have lived in and around these mountains for a very long time, and local cultures have woven the dramatic peaks into their legends and traditions for generations. The region became China's first national forest park, a recognition of just how special and unusual this landscape truly is. Today, Zhangjiajie draws travelers from across the globe who come to wander its trails, ride its soaring cable cars, and stand in awe before its endless columns of stone. Few places blend natural wonder and a sense of myth quite so completely as this floating forest of peaks. Zhangjiajie reminds us that nature is the greatest artist of all. Given enough time, wind, water, and root can carve solid rock into shapes so strange and beautiful that they seem to belong only to our imagination. Standing among the misty pillars, watching them appear and vanish in the drifting cloud, it is easy to feel as though the ordinary rules of the world have been gently set aside. Wonders like this remind us to look closer, to dream bigger, and to protect the wild, irreplaceable places that make our planet endlessly astonishing. Thank you for traveling with us to Zhangjiajie. If this journey filled you with wonder, please subscribe to Wild Earth Wonders and turn on the bell so you never miss a new destination. Give this video a like and tell us in the comments which natural wonder you would like us to explore next. And until then, keep looking up, keep dreaming, and keep exploring this beautiful planet we all call home.